Okay, we're going to start with the math problem. This is the math problem here. A driver records the amount of gasoline she buys each week in the table below. Okay, that was what was up on the board, the table. These were the numbers that were in the table. So go ahead and make sure you copy that down. 28.6 plus 27.25 plus 29.4 plus 27.15. When you add that up, it's 112.40. Okay, so that's 112.40. How many gallons of gas did the driver buy in the 4-week period shown in the table above? So you needed to record that. I don't have any boxes on this sheet. This is an older mom. So over here, you should be able to record 112.40. Okay, that's what you need to record and bubble in. Okay, the next one we're going to do is the ELAR. ELAR, which is this one. ELAR. It reads, Mr. Woods drove 982.08 miles in January. He drove 745.6 miles in February. How many miles did Mr. Woods drive during these 2 months? This is a simple addition problem. You're going to add these. The key thing you have to remember is how to set it up. Okay, so you have to line up your decimals correctly. Once you make sure you copy the problem down, so you lined up the decimals correctly, and it is 236.48. I'm going to write it larger. The answer is 236.48. That's what goes in your bubble. So make sure you get that. The next one we're going to do is social studies. We're on social studies, history, right here. Last week, Drew drove his bike the same distance every day for 7 days. If he rode his bike a total of 61.14 miles, how many miles did Drew ride his bike each day? The key thing is each, so I'm dividing. I changed the 1/4 to 0.25 as a decimal. Okay, so I divide it here. Be sure and write that down. 7 into 61.25. And the answer is 8.75. Make sure you put the decimal in your answer and show your work. The second problem with social studies is shown here. It's asking you to represent the numbers, the rational numbers that would be integers. The integers are -12, 0, -0, then 1, 2, 31. So integer is either a positive or negative whole number, not a fraction. And the last one is the science. The science, we're on the science now, which is here. In science, it says an orchard worker harvested 441 pounds of peaches. Okay, so I didn't do that one. So scratch that one that was on there. I did the second one. This is the second science problem. David bought 16 boxes of paper from an office supply. Each box weighed 2.5 pounds. Okay, how many pounds did David pay? How many pounds of paper did David buy? Okay. Okay, I had written that answer down incorrectly, so the answer for the second number of the science question is 40. So on the science, write the answer is 40. It's division. The problem is you're dividing 6.5. Let me go ahead and write that down. You are dividing 16. Okay, here's the work shown for the science problem. David bought this number 2 of the science problem. I did not do number 1. David bought 16 boxes of paper from Office Supply. Each box weighed 2.5 pounds, so it's 16 times 2.5. So when you multiply that, you change the 2.5 to 5/2 and multiply straight across after your cross cancel, and the answer is 40.